on the fossil fuel divestment campaign there.
Under what now? What's it called? The fossil fuel
divestment campaign.
Okay.
Yes. My question for you is, do you accept the science that says that burning oil, gas, and coal causes climate change, yes or no?
Well, you know, when you're in politics, you don't answer yes or no to anything, okay? Here's what I think. I believe that we do have climate change. I do believe that man impacts it, but I'm not certain how much. Now, we want to bring jobs back to America, manufacturing jobs, right? We want to make things. Okay, so if we don't have low energy costs, guess what happens? We don't get the jobs. So there's a balance.
What about jobs in the renewable sector, though?
Well, look, a lot of the renewable sector has subsidies, okay? And
there are oil subsidies, too.
yeah, but look, that's subsidies in terms of what? What are the oil subsidies that you don't like?
The federal government subsidizes oil.
Yeah, but
so
how?
the cost...
Tell me how it works.
Well, I couldn't tell you exactly.
I didn't think so. Because
right.
So what I'm saying to you is this: we need everything. We need oil, gas, clean coal. We need renewables. We need everything, and that is in my program. Now, let me tell you about Ohio. Okay. I believe we have to be concerned about the environment. The Lord gave it to us, and we have to care for it. Not worship it, but care for it. So in my state, they set a 25, I think it's 25% or 20 standard for renewables. We can't meet the standard. And we have a lot of manufacturing in Ohio, so it would force us to go out of state and buy energy at a higher price, which our manufacturing leaders say will cost jobs. I'm just telling you, okay? So just listen, I'm not making this up.
Yep.
So I said, along with the legislature, let us set the renewable standard at a place that is consistent with Ohio's economy. So there are some members in the legislature that would like to get rid of the renewable standard. I am not for that. I feel so strongly about it that they come in with a very bad standard. I will veto it, and we'll go back to the 25% or 20% standard, which is my leverage on getting them to be, to be reasonable and to be practical and to make sure that we continue to promote renewables. Okay, we do subsidize wind. Now the cost of solar has come down, and that's a good thing. And we need to keep doing this. What would be the biggest breakthrough in our lifetime are batteries, because if you have wind and the wind doesn't blow, you have no power. When you have, in Ohio, you have solar, but the sun doesn't shine, you got no power. What batteries can do is capture that power when these things are not working, okay? And you can store energy. Someday it's going to happen, and we're going to have a whole different way of living in our own homes. So we should promote the renewables, but we shouldn't ignore these other things that work, because it's all part of our economy. And I don't want to say you're out of work because I gotta do something here that affects climate change, and I can't quite tell how much the human activity affects climate change. So it's a balance. So I'm neither here nor here. I'm in the middle on these issues. But I want to tell you something. The young people across this state are concerned about this, and I think it's fantastic, because I want young people to be more concerned about something that's happening in our society than worried about something that is really not critical or something that's not important. Our young people are hungry, I have found, to make a difference in the way this world works. And whether I agree with all their positions on all these things, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is this young lady showed up here this morning, and she's knowledgeable and smart and has an opinion, and thank you. And that's not political, okay? It's not. When I was your age, I was raising so much hell you wouldn't have believed it, okay? So keep doing it. Yes, ma'am.
Mic check. To keep carbon in the ground, to address climate change.
Address climate change.
Keep carbon in the ground.
We need to keep carbon in the ground.
So,
sorry.
How'd you get here today? How'd you get here today? Did you drive here today? I'm guessing you drove here.
You know what? It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, If you're young and you're going to have a little protest every once in a while, you're not living. That's okay. They're trying to be respectful.
Bouncing right off of that.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you said about young people wanting to have a chance to make a difference. And as an AmeriCorps member,